you. What's up? Good. A little crazy, but I'm good. I got in some of my new herbs that I ordered from, what is this place called? No. Looks like these. I'm out of my dog grass. I mean, I still have some that I made in a potion, you know, or whatever you want to call it. But, and then I got some chickweed, bag that. And I use this a lot. The licorice root. Hi, Spirit Seeker. How are you? I hope you're well. Licorice root powder. Good stuff. Everyone should have this in your kitchen. Just kidding. In your witchy shop, in your witchy supplies, you should have this. This is a #1. Just kidding. It's not #1, but it's important. I did this breakup curse for somebody. I didn't put initials on it, but I noticed that I did put, excuse me, I did put my sigils on it, which is unusual. I don't usually do that. Maybe I should start. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the, check it out and see what it looks like right now. We shall see. I'll tell you who it's for here in just a minute. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing. JJ against, this is on JJ. Wow. And it looks really, really freaking good. Let me see. Who is this? Oh, okay, okay. It's on stage. Can't believe I didn't put your initials on here. And JJ. I know who this is for. Anyways, I think I put some of that devil's dung in there because it stinks like it. But this came out so amazing. Look at that. Wow. Really good. And 2 of them that I just did are going to have to be redone. I'm not happy with the way they're already coming out. So I have to redo those. They're already all stupid. You know, with all the black smoke and the whole not working out well thing, the ones I did yesterday. 2 of them. One of them's doing really good, which surprises me because every time I do the one for M, what is your last name? Let me see. Let me see. I can't remember. I can't remember. But every time I do one for you, it always goes to is not, and that one is not. And that one usually comes out really good, but this time it's not looking so great. So yeah. So how are you guys? What's up? What's new and exciting? It does look good. It does, huh? I had a hard time sleeping last night, and I didn't sleep until I had insomnia so bad, and then we're gonna start with the Wi-Fi already. Let me fix it, okay? And then we'll be done with that. I think I got a bit right there. So what are you guys up to? What's up? What's new and exciting in the land of YouTube? I really like getting my herbs from this place. This Mountain Rose. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called Mountain Rose. I really like getting my herbs from here. This one's for prosperity. This one's like for healing and depression and stuff. Did you get some cool stuff? No, I just got herbs. Just herbs. And then, of course, the licorice root is for, you know, domination stuff. I like this. Use this a lot. And I think I'm out of this. No, I'm not. I have a little bit left. But that's why I thought, well, since I was on this site looking for different herbs. From Kelly was telling me all these great herbs that she has in her book. And so I got on this site to find these great herbs. And the only one they had that she was recommending was the chickweed. And so I thought while I was there I would refill the stuff that I knew I was low on. Chickweed. I like it. Hi, Cindy. You will always get cool stuff. You know, I'm very blessed. I can't deny it. It's true. Very blessed person. Hi, WM. So, we are planning our 4th of July trip down the street because we go camping up in the mountains and it's just like, how far is it from our house, babe? 20 miles or something. 20 miles up the road is where we like to go camping. It's a 30-minute drive up in the mountains, yeah. But, you know, whatever. I like to camp close so that I can go back and forth as I please, you know. We're not going all the way up to Silverton this year. We did that a couple years ago. We're going to buy some jars there. Oh, I have before at the Rocky Mountain Rose, or whatever it's called. Mountain Rose. I've bought jars there before. I have, in fact, usually when I buy herbs, I buy jars to put the herbs in. But I already have the jars that I bought before. But I just like to use mason jars for everything. Because I think that I just like them. You know. I gotta quit playing with things. No, babe. Oh, am I going to bury jars there? Sorry. No. Not that I'm aware of. Not this time. We did last year, yeah. Oh my god. Bling. Bling. Just guess. So I was going to talk about, what was I going to talk about? Somebody emailed me and asked me a really good question, and I'm going to address it on tonight's live. Blonde moment. Love you too. Hi, Spiritual Dreams. Okay. So you know how, okay, there are many witches. Okay, there's not a lot, but some witches can go into meditation and go up into the ethers and other realms and whatnot, wherever they need to go, and cast spells. I can do it. I do it all the time with Akate and with my guides and things like that. Um, and sometimes I'll go up into the ethers and I'll create circumstances for manifestations to happen. Okay. And then when I come back, I like to also do spells here in the physical. It kind of ties them together and it helps them manifest here on in this realm. Um, but some would just say, "Well, I don't need herbs. I don't need oils. I don't need any of that shit. I could just go up and do it." Well, that's true. We can do that. Some of us can. And it's really cool. It's awesome to be able to do that. It's just amazing. And then, and when I do it when I do spells for myself, I do that a lot. And it's very, very effective. But when you're connecting to a client's energy and you don't really have an energy connection to them, they're not your family, they're just strangers on the other side of the world, okay? Um, it helps to meditate and do the spell there and then come here and then physically do a spell too. The energies connect better. It helps the manifestation process. It quickens things. It makes it work much faster. If you're working with gods and goddesses, though, in the other realm, and you're, in your mind, you're with them and you're meditating, and oh, here comes Belial. Belial, I need to do protection for this person, da 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 da. Can you, or you're working with your familiars, you already have, like I have familiars, guides, and things like that are assigned to me. I can go into meditation and tell them, I need you to go to that person and protect them, or go to that person and curse them. Send a legion to that house and get those people out. I can do that in my mind in the other realms. That's just communicating with beings that you work with. That's, I don't know that that's, I don't know if you consider that witchcraft or not, but I think it's just like a normal thing. Um, is that witchcraft? I don't know. I'm kind of stumped on that one. I stumped myself. I think when I go to the other realms, I'm home. And so it's kind of confusing. Hi, old angels. But yeah, to me, I just feel like I'm talking to my people. Can you go and do this or that? I guess it's a form of witchcraft. How about that? But anyways, hi, I'm good. I'm trying to see your name. I can't see it. I can't see. Hold on. Oh yeah, those are dirty. Hi, Rizurda. How are you? Rosetta fan. The outside thing, it's going slow at the moment. We have the fencing up. We have to get it stained. And then somehow I have to get a tractor back there and get it all drug and bare, and then I could start planning things out, where everything's gonna go for his body. I contacted you on Facebook. And you agreed to do a curse, just letting you know. I responded back, laughing out loud. Getting the blues to myself this weekend. Yeah, instead of contacting me on Facebook, contact me through my email, because I think I have like 5, 6 different Facebook accounts, and so and so I don't always get my messages, because I have like the Queen of Hell, the Blue Witch Coven, the page I use for my clients only, and then I have 2 Facebook pages, and then I think I have one more that I never use. I like created it a long time ago and I never use it. But anyways, so I have 6 Facebook accounts. So contact me through, for work like that, contact me through my email at bluewitch379@gmail.com, and I will get back to you, because I'm just not good at doing it through Messenger on all these different accounts. It's too much to keep track of all by myself. Yes. But anyways, so back to what I was talking about. So anyways, some witches can do that, but most witches like to do it here in this realm on Earth, in the physical, however you want to say it. I like to do it there and here together. I don't always do it that way, only if it's, well, I usually do, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't need to. Had to back out of video because of interruptions, religious. Grandma, you said contact me, email will do. Yeah. Definitely. But anyway, so I think that doing the witchy thing in the physical is so fun, and it helps you connect to the energies better. Like yeah, you can go up and you can, go visit people in the astral planes, and you can go visit them while they're sleeping and be like, hey, you love her, you need her, you want her, you need to call her as soon as you wake up. You're going to call her, you're going to go back to her. You can do that. I can do that. But then it helps if you come back down and then you do a binding spell. You're connecting all of that energy together, and it's going to make for faster results. Not always. Sometimes there's reasons and things that are blocking it, and you have to get to the bottom of that. Sometimes if the gods don't want you with that person, they're going to be like, no, he's an asshole and he beats her, or he's a freaking criminal and he's out robbing liquor stores, and he's poison for her, and we're not going to let him come back to her. And sometimes, it's for your own good. I gotta put my glasses back on. I'm going to clean them first so I can see. You have such a hard time leaving your body. Hold on. A lot of people do. At first it's really hard, and at first I didn't even know, I just thought, I'm just dreaming. I fly around all the time. Hang on a second. Let me go way back up here. Okay, I saw that one. Every time I practice any magic, i.e. tarot or chants or spells, the next 24 hours, I have a roaring in my ears. Any idea why? If you have blockages, or if anything's on you that doesn't belong on you, any negative energy or things like that, that ringing and that stuff is the higher vibration coming in to break that shit off of you. And it can be really annoying. Hi, Rosa. Or Rose. I have such a hard time leaving my body, though I have had a series of vivid dreams. I only realize our astral travels after I wake. Yeah, that's normal. Most people do that. Um, you have to realize that we are multidimensional creatures. Like, we don't just stay here. When we sleep, we dream travel. We go places. And for some of us that are mediums, sometimes spirits will come and show and jump into our astral bodies, and we'll see things through their eyes, what happened to them, and we're thinking, oh my gosh, I had night terrors, and I stabbed this person to death and whatever, and really it's not you doing it, it's them doing it, and you're just seeing through their eyes what happened. And they do that because they want you to cross them over. And so I don't know why they think that they have to show you what hell they went through, but I don't like that. Lately, Ekate's been popping me into places where I have to like save women who are being abused by men. It's happened a few times now this week, and I don't mind it, but I like what I usually do, which is like ceremonial stuff, with her. But sometimes she'll take me back and she'll be like, okay, you need to go to this realm and help this woman, And the last one I went to was some lady was being abused and her children were being abused. And I came in and I was just like, you will do this, and da da da. And I was just like, no. And I got her out and the children out to safety. And then there was like this giant, well, it wasn't giant, but it was like a fish that glue. I don't know. Anyways, and then another time, it's happened a few times. But anyway, so sometimes I have to go to other realms to help people in the other realms. And that could be kind of confusing. I don't know why she has me do that, but she has me go help people sometimes in the other realms. If they need help, she'll pop me in there and she'll be like, do this. Or she'll just pop me in a situation and see how I perform, One time I ended up in a building and some gunmen came in, and there was like two teenagers with a brand new baby there, and I had to sneak them out the side to get them to safety and then get them down a hall and barricade them into a bathroom. Um, Things like that. These are not necessarily dreams. They're not things of your imagination. You're a multi-dimensional person, a being. And so we do that. About the five-eyed crows. No, but I've heard about you having that dream. I think that's fucking awesome. That is so cool. And there's obviously some sort of message there for you. But you have to remember that the ravens and those birds are messengers for Hecate and Lucifer. And so if you're seeing them, I think that they're telling you that they're watching you and paying attention to what you're doing and stuff. They're there with you. They're watching you. Those are watchers. Hi, Debbie. Special place there for her, and she will be a queen there. She has made a deal, so I told her there's the only one queen there, Hecate. She lost the color in her face and walked away. Good for you. Good job. Hi, Aradia. My most vivid dream of my cat getting out, catching a mangle, a 5 Yeah, I saw that I saw that. Yeah, that's not good. Dear, thanks for your show. Oh, you're so welcome, Debbie. Do you know anything? Yeah. Okay, I think I got everybody then, right? Hi, DMA. The person is super stubborn and prideful to say sorry. Can the comeback spell work? It can, but you're going to have to compromise a lot. Hi, Jason. Yeah, you're going to have to compromise a lot on that. When you have a stubborn person, you're just going to have to like let them think whatever. Get what you want. Get them where you want them. Get them back with you. Okay, whatever you say, dear, kind of thing. And then when you get it, after you get them where you want them, then you start working on that. You know, whether it be counseling or, I don't know. You know, I know in some countries, the men are just brought up that way. And you just are kind of like have to learn to deal with it, and you just are going to have to be smarter than them, and when they behave that way, you're going to have to find their spot where you can tweak it, you know, manipulate it, if you will. Like if they're like, you know, I hate you, you're a bitch, blah blah blah. Anyways, as I was saying, you're just going to have to learn how to turn the situation around to best suit your needs. And you can't let it go to your heart. Like, don't let them break you. If they come at you all hard and mean or something, then, you know, do something to change their mind. Like, take off all your clothes and stand there and go, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. You know, do whatever. You know, change their mind. Right? You know, or just say that you're sorry that he feels that way and that you hope he feels better soon. Or do I use the Seal of Solomon? No, honey, I'm primal. I use the seals of Atlantis and Akate and Lucifer and Belial and things like that. And I have my own sigils that I could use as well. I did when I first started trying to figure out where I fit into all of this. I did do a little bit of research on the Seal of Solomon, and I like printed them all up so you don't use them. No, I don't. Wait, let me look. It just reminded me that all of them that I printed up years ago were in the drawer of Lucifer's altar. So let me look at them and see. No, I don't use any of these. No. I don't use any of those. Hi, do you know what it means when... Sorry, you disappeared. Hold on a second. I use the pentagram. I'm going to start reading on the Kate and Lucifer. No, I don't use any of those. No. Hang on. Let me look. I'll tell you if I use any of them. Oh, I like this one. This one has a scorpion on it, you guys. That's pretty sick. Look at that one. Is that Belial? Let me see. Let's see. causes all demons to obey the wishes of the possessor and powerful soul. No, no, I don't do that. Okay, so here's the deal. The Solomon seals, to my knowledge, and I don't know a lot about them, but I do know that this is really into controlling, yeah, this is really about controlling them and trapping them in sigils and, you know, triangles and shit like that. And these gods are way you nobody should be doing that to them. I'm gonna burn these. Please don't treat them that way. I guarantee you they will fucking eat your soul if you do. Solomon and Belial was like disrespectful. Yeah. I don't have to behave that way with them. Well, for one thing, I'm their daughter, and so I would never. Yeah, they wouldn't respond well to that. I know that back in those days or whatever, you know, there was a lot of hoopla about that. But I just encourage you to look at the primal current and to get to know them in a different way. I don't know, I'm confused. There's so many different aspects and different paths you could take to work with these guys. These guys are creators of the universe. They've been around for a very long time, and it could take forever to learn all the different ways. So you have to find the way that fits you, the way that you're called to be with them. Yeah, I'll start reading about the primal current boxed within. Yeah, it's. I know that I'm always shoving primal current down your throat, okay? But that's just because, well, for one, this is my channel. For two, I would never steer you the wrong way, like intentionally tell you to go do this when I think it's a bad idea. If I think it's a bad idea, I'm going to tell you it's a bad idea. You shouldn't do that. But I really hope that you guys will, if you're on my channel, then you're probably going through some type of awakening. You're probably trying to find where you fit. And so you're here for a reason, and I would highly recommend that you get on primalcraft.com and get a book and start reading it. And start with the Red King. You cannot get the Queen of Hell. He has nothing. There's no Queen of Hells left. If you're able to get your hands on a Queen of Hell, then grab it up. And then if it's like from someone else, it's a secondhand book or whatever, then, you know, cleanse the shit out of it and reconsecrate it for yourself. But yeah, I just think that Primal Craft is the way to go. And I know that I offend a lot of people who are like hoodoo practitioners, who are voodoo practitioners, who are demonologists, who are, I don't know, Satanists, Luciferians, whatever they want, whatever you want to call yourself. I offend you guys all the time, and that is not my intent. I mean no disrespect when I say that your shit is watered down. But this is what I'm being told by Akate. And if it's coming out of my mouth like that, that's because that's how she's telling me to say it. And so I apologize if I'm offending you, but if you have a problem with it, you could talk to her. Anyways. Primal Craft. And you guys, Yeah, the Seal of Solomon. If you try to trap Belial, we'll use him because he's in that story. If you try to restrain him, he is going to destroy you. He will not tolerate it. No. And he has no master, so it's not, you're not going to be his master. He has legions under him, and among other things, yeah, you don't want to, you just don't do it. It's a very bad idea. Okay, just like, don't do it. I know, right? Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Let me tell you what, I have seen him in rare form, and it is not, well, I thought it was kind of cold, but it's pretty hot. But I seen him take this guy by his mouth like this and rip him open and suck, and then stick his head like that and suck his soul right out of him. And it was pretty fucking awesome. But so you don't want to go there with Belial. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I wouldn't dare. He'll get you. You might think it's funny. And I know that I've heard magicians say that they were offended, that Belial sent beings to come and collect them to take him to take them for a meeting or whatever to his realm or whatever, and they got all butthurt. If that happened to me, I would be so excited. I would be like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm ready, let's go. I'm out. I don't need shoes. I don't need a jacket. I would just go. I wouldn't fuss or kick or feel like, ugh. I would be so fucking excited, and you couldn't get me out the door fast enough. And so when people say shit like that, I'm really confused by that, because what an honor. What a fucking honor that you would have to be summoned by him. Like, seriously. He's the king of the earth. He's the king of hell. He's Belial. Like, no. You don't get all pissy about it. You get happy. You be thankful. I don't know. It's just me. But anyway, so I know he's really popular this week, these last couple of weeks. He's been busy working, winning court cases like crazy. What else was he doing? Somebody else was telling me something about him that he was doing for them. Doing initiations, all kinds of beautiful things he's been doing for his children. And so, yeah, you just love him. He's beautiful. And so is Lucifer and Billy and Anakate. And isn't that crazy? I just think it's fucking are you fucking crazy? Out of your mind. It just, I don't know, man. Ignorance. That's all I could think of. How could you be like that? I don't know. Some people are, though. But anyways, I don't know how I got off on that rant, but I did, so I apologize. It's crazy. Let's see, what did I miss? Yeah, I would never use that. If I'm using their sigils, first of all, I have permission to use their sigil. I get permission from Lucifer, Belial, or Akate. They'll bring them to me and say, from now when you do this kind of spell, I want you to do it with this being and use this sigil, and you need to write an evocation, and you need to, and then I do it. But I don't stray from the trident, unless they bring someone in and say this is for you, and this is a gift. And like Clinic, I like to use him because he's a perfect example. Belial brought Clinic to me and said, from now on I do prosperity spells, I need to do them with him. When I do spells on people who are underage or who are young, like 18 and stuff like that, he likes me to work with the Kate for that. Because I always go to him for everything. And then he's like, no, you need to do it this way. And he'll like tell me, do that with your mom. And I'm like, okay. And, and he'll let me know that he loves me anyways. But, and then Lucifer, I like to do divination with Lucifer, and I like to do love spells with Lucifer, because he's such a lovey, he's such a lover. So I like to do things like that with him. I know his vibrations are really high, and it can be a bit much to handle, but that's who I like to work with. So how do you know your God, your goddess and God's talking to you? Because you said, like, Kate told you. Oh, she just tells me, and I hear like, okay, so here's how that works for most people. For me is how it works. I do a lot of possession work where I invoke them and I allow them to come into my vessel. And every time you do that, you get a stronger connection to that goddess. Okay, like every time a Kate possesses me, I get a stronger connection. A little piece of them will stay in you, and it gradually can change your DNA, and you have more, you can hear them, and they'll tell you things, and you're just like, oh shit. And sometimes I could feel how she feels about things, and it's not very nice. And so then I get really passionate about things that normally I wouldn't care about, but it's because she's giving me those feelings, and then I react. But so that's how like, when you spend a lot of time with them, you get a relationship with them. When I go shopping, she'll tell me, if she wants something, she'll be like, oh, I love that. You should get that for my altar. And I'll be like, yes, ma'am. And then I get it for her. She likes to go shopping. It's true. I know people don't believe that, but let me tell you, she does. She likes to go shopping with me here and there, and in the other realms. She does. I get a headache, third eye, blood pressure when I talk to them. Yeah, you probably, that's normal. That happens to me a lot too. You just need to exercise it. Take an ibuprofen or whatever you have to do, but it does happen. And through your crown and through the back of your head, if you feel a lot of pressure back here, that's usually a Kate. She likes to push through like this. So yeah. Lucifer will give you chills to your bone. Like, his energies, his vibrations are so high that his energy will just like go right through you, and you'll have like, you'll feel like you have goosebumps on your bone, like literally, and it's very heebie-jeebie. And so when he comes, I always know it's him, and I'm always like, hi, Lucifer. Oh my gosh. And then with Belial, he will make your heart race. He will make you probably feel like you're going to have a heart attack or something. If that's how I feel them. Yeah. He can, his energies, his vibrations are so strong. A lot of times you'll feel like you're having anxiety or something like that. Or you know, your heart rate will just increase, and you're like, oh my gosh, I think something's not right. But you're fine. It's just his energy going through you. And he likes to do this thing where he'll go through and like clean you out, and that vibration you hear in your ears is his vibrations cleaning all that shit off of you. um do you believe in angel numbers 44411, etc.? Kind of, sort of. I don't think they're angel numbers. I think that they're just universal, planetary universal numbers. And I think that, yes, they have a meaning, and yes, they're just letting you know that they're there with you, that you're on the right path, you know, whatever. But I don't think they're technically, like, literally angel numbers. I do believe in angels. Angels are universal planetary beings. They're not like the Christians say or whatever, in my belief. But I do believe in them. Does that say Psychronomicons? Psychronomic. I can't see it. I think that's what you're saying. I love to do Psychronomicon. Oh, synchronicities? Is that what you said? Because I just asked Lucifer to give me a sign, and he keeps saying 666. Yeah. Oh, so they look like gods, minions, or messengers. So, oh, they're not like gods. Who's not like a god? Let me see, I must have missed something. Let me see his human form in a dream this week, and his worship was so beautiful and sweet, and he was teaching me. I am astounded at how intelligent he is. What a wonderful being he is. Who are you talking about, Belial or Lucifer? Did he make you bawl your eyes out? Oh, Belial, yes. He is a really good teacher, you guys. Belial is well, they all are. Um, they're the witch gods, and yes, they're very, very smart. Like Akati gives me these great ideas all the time, and I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so smart. That's a brilliant idea." She does that all the time, all throughout the day. She'll be like, "Oh, you should do it this way instead." She even told me how to prepare bacon correct, the best way. So like every little thing, every little aspect, she'll be there. She's just like, "Do it this way, it's better." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I never would have thought of that." But Belial, on the other hand, he's a really good teacher too, but he's very specific. He likes things done a certain way, and he's very point blank, and I like that about him. He's very direct, kind of gruff, and but I like that. I like that the gruffness about him. But if you're wondering now about how she told me to prepare bacon, so she has me take it at the ends like this and then twist it. I twist it up. She told me to twist it up like this into like a big twisty thing, and then put it in the pan and do it with each piece. Twist it all up, and then it all fits in the pan, because you know how it never fits because we got to spread it out all flat all the time. No. You twist it up like get one of these if you have to, and then just wrap it around and then slide it on there. I just do it with my fingers and twist it up, and then put it in the pan. Twist it up, put it in the pan, and then they come out like these little crunchy ringlets of bacon, and it's so fucking good. and they all fit in the pan, and she told me to do it like that, and I did it, and I was like, wow, I never would have thought of that. But it's perfect. Yeah. Do you know Demon Brand books? Because of his books, I have this ceremonial magic I said to be heard from one of the archangels, then Janus spirits. That is why I asked, do you know who the Janus spirits are? What the Janus spirits are? I don't know. I don't call them that. I'll tell you. Hold on. Uh-oh. Carlton's messaging me. What's he saying? Let's see. Wait. Oh. Are you talking about like Greek? Like the Greeks? The Roman religion or the Greeks or whatever? Is that what you're referring to? Like mythology? Well, I will tell you that the Romans, the Greeks, they adopted Hecate, and you know, a lot of the other gods and goddesses, they adopted them. Some of them, they gave them their own names. You know, they changed things. Um, you know, but they were already here, like way before that. Hecate, Lucifer, they're creators of the universe. Like they created things. Um, they were here long before we were, and um, you know, they were here like prehistoric, like beginning of times kind of thing. And so, you know, it just, yeah, she's here way before the Greeks. You mentioned about having permission or being interested in working with the Moore sisters. Yes. Can you tell us more about that? Um, the Moore sisters are usually with Belial. They are always around Belial. Belial's there. They're around somewhere hanging out, like they're close by. They are malefic goddesses. They're daughters of Hecate, and they always have swords. There's 3 of them. They look the same to me. And I don't ever presume. In the primal current, you can't presume or assume, whatever, that you can just go and work with whatever god you want. Now, I normally do that. I know I'm bad. But when it comes to the Moore sisters or Saffrons, I want to make sure that I have permission from my mother and my fathers to proceed with that. Because they're so malefic, they're very dark, they're very you know, they'll kill your ass. And so you have to proceed with caution when working with them. And I don't know if it's necessarily that you have to like worry about it, but you want to go to them with respect, and always go to any of these gods or goddess in the primal current with respect. If you don't, they will fucking hand your shit to you and tell you to eat it. You know, they're not going to put up with you for a minute if you're not respectful. So always, even if you're calling on Cerberus, he's a very intelligent being, and you have to be careful. Fire signs only get along with other fire signs, and I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm Sagittarius, so. But I don't know about all that. I don't really focus too much on, signs. I have my hands full with this. And so I just don't worry about that stuff too much. I know a lot of which is really, oh, well, that's because you're this or you're that. I don't care. I'm very much not. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't, I don't care about that. I don't base anything off of that. I know maybe I should pay more attention to all that stuff, but I just don't. So I don't know why I'm just not into it. Maybe it's because I'm primal and not that kind of witch. I don't know. I am land goat, and she is of water. Alrighty then, I don't know my sign. I'm supposed to be a people lover, but I am most definitely not. You are too. You are a sweetheart. You're blue. You like me, so you have to be a people lover, right? um, but back to. Okay, wait. I missed something. Hold on. Hecate was worshipped 1,500 years ago. Yeah, she's been around since forever. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Cernunnos loves to cook everything in bacon fat. Just saying. um, that's awesome. Yeah. So, I just think that everybody. I love all magic, so don't get me wrong when I say it's watered down or this and that. I personally love all of it. There's something beautiful about every form of magic that exists. I think I love it all. But could it be better? Yes. Could it be more pure? Yes. Could it be stronger and more powerful? Absolutely. But so many people are stuck in their little ways or their big ways or whatever you want to call it. They're stuck in their ways. How's that? And they don't want to add anything or change anything or learn anything new, because if what they're doing is working, then why? Tell me more about the trident. So, um, I like to learn new things all the time. And I have the belief that if okay, I'm just going to use hoodoo for an example. Okay, it's just an example. Don't get all butthurt. Okay, so say I'm hoodoo and I do my pretty flowers and my candle and I do my little prayer and all that crap. And then that's it. And that's all I do day in and day out. I'm not growing. I'm not learning anything new. I'm just staying in that same little spot where I'm comfortable and cozy. I will be bored out of my fucking mind, and it is not feeding my soul. You need to do what feeds your soul. You need to go grow. Let your soul grow. Let your spirit grow. Let yourself blossom and learn new things and explore the universe. It's fucking amazing. And it has so much more to offer than just this one little piece. Um and so if I'm not like growing and learning all the time, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Am I being punished? where are you guys at? And I'll sit there and invoke all of them and then suffer for the rest of the week because I just wanted to feel them. So, it's just like, no, I could never be happy with not evolving and not growing and being who I'm called to be. It's like, why would you settle for that? There's so much more. So much more. And as far as learning about the Trident and learning about Primal Craft, I'll again um, tell you to get on primalcraft.com and get a book and read it. Watch the interviews on my channel. The Black Chair. The Black Chair has interviews with Mark Allen Smith. I have them saved in my What to Watch Later folder, whatever. And so get into that. They're down at the bottom, I think, because I just saved them because I was going to start reading the introductions from my books so that you guys could learn like the foundation of Primal Craft, but Mark was not comfortable with that. And so he gave me permission to do it, but he wasn't happy about it. And so if he's not happy about it, then I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to suggest that you guys watch the interviews. They're so much better than anything I could tell you or anything anyways, because they're coming directly from Mark. And so there's nothing better besides it coming straight from Ekate, Lucifer, Biliel. So I would highly recommend that you do that. Have you ever gotten into a fight? What do you mean? What kind of fight? It's totally random. You mean like a fist fight? Or like a spiritual fight? What are you talking about? A fight with Ekate, Lucifer, Biliel? No. Have I fought with humans? Of course I have. I'm old. Yes, I've been in many fights. But have I ever lost a fight? No. Probably not. And I'm too old to fight. So if I have to get into a fight with a person today, I'll just shoot you because I'm not going to fight with anyone. I'm not going to break a finger or a nail, hurt my hand, or anything like that. I will just shoot you. I've gotten into dream fights. Have you really? That is so funny. I've never been in a fight. Well, that's not true. I did get in a fight with Baba Yaga in the other realm. And she beat my ass. All the time. You'll shoot someone? Yes, I will. I carry a gun. I'm licensed. My purse is over there. But yeah. I will shoot you. If you come at me and you want to hurt me and harm my physical body and you're threatening me and I'm afraid for myself, then yeah, I'm going to fucking shoot you. Would it you? I have a right to defend myself. I'm an American citizen. Yeah, do you think I'm going to let somebody pull me out of my own vehicle and beat my ass? Hell no. No. I'll shoot you. No, it's my responsibility to protect myself, and I have a right to protect myself. I've been through the training. I have a license to conceal carry. It is an open carry state that I live in, so I could carry my gun right on my side if I want to. I'm not crazy. If I pull my gun, I'm going to shoot you. There'll be I won't pull it unless I intend on shooting you. I would never pull my gun on anyone unless they're threatening my life or my daughter's life or something like that. Then yeah, I'll shoot you. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have no trespassing signs. I have keep out signs. I have beware of dog signs. If you get through my dogs, then you're going to have to deal with, a gun. So, yeah. No. We don't tolerate such things in where I live. Mm-mm. Nope. Coloradoans are a whole different kind of people. Oh, enough said. Yeah, you need a gun, huh? What should you do if a dog bites you? If a dog bit me, I would shoot him. Well, I don't think a dog could get to me if I have my dogs. Okay, wait. Let's see. Please contact Mark, because if you make a purchase from him and the other books aren't available, then he will more than likely provide you with a PDF. Maybe. I live in Detroit. It's so dangerous here. Oh, I bet. I think it's in the water. Um, yeah, he's almost out of books, you guys. So if you guys are really wanting to get into the Primal Current and you feel like you're being called to it, then you better get a book, because he's almost out. Pardon me, I just had dinner and I'm drinking Red Bull and it makes me have bubbles. Anyways, yes, get your books from primalcraft.com, and yeah, it's this whole world, you guys. It's everywhere. The whole world's going crazy, and people are just losing their shit everywhere. Like, it's unbelievable. I mean, I never threaten or try to harm or take anything that doesn't belong to me. I don't feel self-entitled to anyone else's things that they've worked hard for. I don't violate anyone's space. I am respectable and a productive member of society. And so if anybody comes at me with the intent to harm me or something like that, then they're getting shot. Oh, said, I'll cut your throat. I was a child, 8 years old. Crazy people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are crazy. So you just got to be careful, you know, and be safe. And I mean, oh my goodness, I grew up in Bronx, New York. Yes, you've seen it. But it's different now. I'm older. I have Billy L with me. I have Lucifer Hecate with me. Nobody's really gonna fuck with me. I mean, if they do, they're stupid. Like, I couldn't imagine. But hey, shit happens. It really does. And you know, I have a shitload of pit bulls at my house, and I would imagine if anybody tried to come to get me, they'd have to get through them. And have I ever been suicidal? Never. Nope. Are you kidding? I would never. Am I afraid to die? No. Am I looking forward to the day this dies? Yes. But no, I'm not suicidal. I don't. I have never even thought about killing myself. I just think that I'm here for a reason. The gods want me here for a reason. I know. We're getting a little personal now. At least I know on a spiritual plane, my cat's got my back. Haha. Think, way to lighten the questions here. Holy crap. Woo! No, I'm not suicidal. Anyways, you guys, it's been lots of fun. Hey, you know who's missing on here is Black Blood. Where's she at? I did last year. I was bad. I could not take people. People are bad. I've been through a lot. Akate and my spirits made me go in life. Yeah. I just think that you don't have a right to take your life. I don't have a right to take my life. I think that when it's time for me to die, I'll die. And not until then. I don't get to choose that time. Akate gets to choose that time. And Lucifer and Belial. And they will choose that time, not me. No, and not only that, but I think if you kill yourself, you have to come back and start all over. What? No, thank you. I would rather not have to do that again. I'm over the hump now, so I don't know how much longer I have left, but I don't think that I want to have to start all over again. That was the one thing stopping me when I was younger. Whether you didn't want to have to be reborn and do it all over again. Yeah, fuck that. I'm done. When I'm done here, I am done. Everyone is born for a reason. Absolutely. Every single person on this planet has a path. There is a reason for them to be here. So, and you don't have a right to kill yourself. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's all kinds of horrible things that happen to people these days. I know there's all kinds of disgusting, horrible, repulsive things that people go through in this life, but you still cannot kill yourself. No. Do I blame some people? No. Sometimes it's just too much for people to handle, like people who are, kidnapped and raped and beaten and this and that, and and they kill themselves. Do you blame them for that? No. Mm-mm. You don't. But at the same time, you shouldn't ever kill yourself. And if you feel like killing yourself, you need to call a suicide hotline. They can help you. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's a temporary problem, whatever you're going through. It'll be over soon. Permanent suicide's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. So you don't want to have to redo everything. Don't do it. It's a trick. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I have to get all my beautiful new herbs put away and get set up for tonight. Tonight I'm doing an open road prosperity. And then tomorrow night I'm doing a hang on, I can't see your name. Is that Billy? Wait a minute. Oh, Billy. Yep. Hi, Billy. Did you get back on? Were you cut off for a while? Was it you that was cut off for a while? Did you get it like reset or something? Good night, everyone. See you later tonight. No, you just got on and it just let you on? Because weren't you the one that you were saying that they wouldn't let you on? Or was that someone else? I thought it was you. Nope. Okay. My bad. It's been someone else. Oh, I know who it was. It was Nancy, huh? I don't know what happened with that, you guys. I really don't know. I know she thinks that I yeah, I think it was Nancy. I know she thinks that I blocked her or whatever, but I would never. I don't even know how to do that. So that's not true. I did block someone a long time ago. I blocked Sweet Tea. Remember that? I know you told her to make a new account, but she'll occasionally message me and say, I still can't get on. I have no idea what happened with that. But anyways, do you ever get tied up like at night? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Wait a second. You mean like, do I ever get tired at night? Yeah, sometimes. But usually my problem is that I get so much energy. You and your personal questions, I tell you. My problem is that I get so much energy from all three of them that I can't sleep until the next day. Like today I couldn't fall asleep. I went to bed at like 8 and I couldn't fall asleep until like noon. And so it's a problem sometimes. Sometimes I'll have to like take a sleeping pill, or I'll take one of those little what is it called? I want to say magnesium, but melatonin. I'll take a melatonin. Usually that will help, but not always. I think that I have, well, first I get energy from these guys. That keeps me going. And then I think I have a serotonin melatonin deficiency. And so when your body doesn't produce enough serotonin the serotonin produces the melatonin, then you can't sleep right. And so I think that a lot of people have that problem these days. But yeah, I'll just take some of those they're natural pills, and I take those and that will help me sleep usually. But like last night I did an invocation, and so I had a lot of freaking energy and I couldn't sleep. Yeah, the melatonin does work for you too. Yeah. But I kind of brought it upon myself last night, so I really couldn't complain. There's a mosquito. All right, guys, for reals this time, I'm out of here. I love you. I will see you guys later tonight, and peace out.